The next position we're going to talk about, as far as guard positions is concerned, is half guard. Once again, why would you be in half guard on the street? I could have had him in side control, and then he got his guard back. Right, very common. I'm not going to play the half guard game. I'm not going to do the fancy passes, any of that stuff. And I'm also not going to pass the mount. And I'll explain why mount isn't your best option. Lack of mobility, knees on the floor, not my favorite thing. All right, so what do we want to do here? We may end up with this technique in mount. That's fine, but that's not my objective. I'm going to show you now how to tap the guy from this position. So we're here. One thing I want you guys to do is whenever the leg is trapped, okay, if you do Jiu Jitsu, you know this. But if you're someone buying DVD because you don't know Jiu Jitsu, you may not know this. And you don't really want to take the time to learn all that. You want to stick to your art. You want to, do what you want to do, and it just shouldn't take 1,000 years to learn. So I'll just teach you a basic principle that you can kind of be an absolute in this situation and save you from a lot of trouble. And it's just that whatever leg is trapped, that arm has to go under his armpit. Stops him from taking your back. Okay, so this is important. Under this armpit. Everyone can see here. All right. Just remember that. You don't want to headlock him here. Okay? Here, if it's trapped. All right? The next thing I want to do, I like to get his face going this way. The best way to do that is to take your hands, clasp them, and put your shoulder in his chin. And start to bring your weight on it. Now, if you have a very good sport jiu-jitsu guy, he may think about turning you over this way when you do it. So the one thing I want you to do is, as much pressure as you put forward this way, you need to slide your leg back an equal amount so that you have like a counterweight that way. Okay, it's just important. Right? So I like to get his head going that way. Regardless, if he doesn't want to go that way, this technique will still work. So I'm here. Right, if he doesn't want to go that way or whatever, it's fine. All right, but I want him this way. Once I get here, I'm going to replace I'm going to put my chin to my shoulder here. Okay, and the next thing here, it'll work here on the cheekbone, but if you want to really finish the fight, you do it right to the eye. Okay, you put your chin right in his eye. All right, or here. But what you're going to do is you're going to get all your weight up, so you're almost like you're doing like a headstand or something on your own. Okay, he's going to tap. I did it to his cheek. Obviously, he's my friend. I'm not going to do this to his eye, but right here. Okay, so if I was here, I want his head looking this way because there's less moves he can do in this direction. If his head's turned completely this way, he can't come back at me very well. So it's just safety. Here. Okay, so you're keeping him pinned here, locked in, chin in the eye. Okay, if he looks this way, same thing. You punish him for that. All right, but the thing is that now if he doesn't tap, he's in pain, and you'll notice his legs will let go a little bit. Not like crazy, but enough to go out, to start to get out, start to move to knee on belly. If it doesn't work out, I can release that leg and get to my position again. A lot of people, when they do this technique, they go straight to mount. That's fine if you want to go to mount, but regardless, chin in the eye usually will make him tap. Definitely an untrained person. Trained people, make them release their legs a little bit so that you can get here to the knee on belly position.